My sweet boy, I'm sitting by your bed, watching your last breaths. Your gracious and enthusiastic spirit is infectious. It's hard to believe someone as special and life-giving as you will soon leave this earth. We rejoice that you will be made whole, but the hole in our hearts will linger until we are reunited with you again one day.
For a boy who was left on a street corner at 2 days old, who grew up in an orphanage, who had been in the Chinese foster care system a little bit, he was so excited, he said, "I can't believe it's finally me."
You were easy to love and be loved. You had a profound and moving impact on everyone you met. And I know this because people have eagerly shared their Sam stories. You have a God-given empathy for other people. We take no credit for this. In the short 18 months, we were honored to call you our son. He accepted us so quickly. Started calling us mommy and daddy from day one. They described him as Mr. Personality, super outgoing, funny.
Connected with his siblings, quick to love and accept love.
Last week, during a particularly hard evening of pain and weakness, you said, "Mommy, you are my Jesus." I tried correcting you. "I'm your mommy, Sam. I'm not Jesus." But I knew you were expressing to me how thankful you were for my care. And the more I started thinking about it, I realized, isn't that my calling? So, my precious son, I'm humbled that you saw Jesus in me. That's my only purpose here on earth, is to show you his love. I cannot explain to you the absolute joy in being loved by you. You've been God's child since the day he breathed life into your mother's womb. We did not save you, we loved you. God chose you, and we chose you.
We adopted Sam when he was 12. It was the summer of 2015, and he was back with us and totally healthy for about 8 months. He was diagnosed in April of 2016, fought cancer hard and well for another almost 10 months until he passed away February 24th of 2018.
I think it's really hard to grasp the question, why did this happen to Sam? We had him for so little time. And I don't think there are any easy answers. I think that at the very core of it, that Brian and I feel like we are called to love deeply and well. And Sam offered that to us also. There was a beauty in the building of that relationship and that trust between us and our son that taught us probably more about Christ's love than anything else we've ever experienced in our lives.
Whether it had been one day we had with Sam or 10,000 days, it was all worth it for us to experience his love and what he brought to our family, and for him to have a chance to experience it in return.
A few weeks before Sam's diagnosis, we received a phone call from our adoption agency, and it was unexpected. After we adopted Sam, we thought our family was complete. We had 2 boys, 2 girls. We had not really given a thought to adopting again.
When they first told us about this young lady who was going to age out with specific medical need, we felt not just the calling of the Lord on our hearts to do this, but also how can you not?
And I think Brian and I, there was no doubt in our minds that whatever provision we needed, that God would give it. After Sam's death, when we became serious about fundraising, realizing we had very little time to raise the money that it was going to take to get me a home,
Coach Trimble reached out to us to tell us about his foundation and what their mission was. But Coach Trimble wasn't new to us. We had known Coach Trimble a long time, and he'd already had a big impact in our lives. He and I had crossed paths from a distance when I was playing high school football in Oklahoma, and he was winning many state championships in his legendary coaching career. But beyond that, he and Jen had developed a relationship. As they were both fighting different diseases, they shared a doctor in Tulsa and talked about all their different aspects of their lives. And part of that was Sam. So Coach Trimble was actually there with us throughout our whole journey with Sam as well.
Coach reached out and said, hey, we believe in your family and we love your story and we want to help out.
Their foundation made a huge difference to us.
So in a large part because of the support we received from the Trimble Strong Foundation, Mia's home. We're in our first few weeks here as a family together.
And we're grieving the loss of Sam, and Mia's grieving the loss of her home country. We're going to heal together. I think there's a lot of beauty that can come out of that brokenness.
The Trimble Strong Foundation is Coach's legacy.
It's all the work the foundation's doing domestically in the inner city and with their international missions as well. Everything that they're doing for families around the world is making a big impact. And none of it's about Coach Trimble or his own fight.
The salt and the light, that's what he's about. And it's evident in every part of his life. He pours himself into other people. And we were really honored. We are honored to be the first recipients of a donation from his foundation.
So we are here to tell you that your support of the foundation means the world to us, to the other people that they're serving, and to Coach Trimble himself. Thank you for what you're doing for the foundation and for hearing our story and the support you're giving to Coach as he fights his own battle.